Design and development. In 1931, Heinkel recruited the talented aircraft designers Walter and Siegfried Günther. Their first major design for Heinkel was the Heinkel He-49-2, while this was officially an advanced trainer. 3. In fact, it was a fighter. The first prototype, the He-49A, flew in November 1932, and was followed by two further prototypes, the He-49B, with a longer fuselage, and the He-49C, with a revised engine. 2. The type was ordered into production for the still-secret Luftwaffe as the He-51, the first pre-production aircraft flying in May 1933. 4. Deliveries started in July of the next year. 4. The He-51 was a conventional single-bay biplane, with all-metal construction and fabric covering. It was powered by a glycol-cooled BMW-6 engine, with an armament of two 7.92mm, .323 machine guns mounted above the engine. Citation needed. The He-51 was intended to replace the earlier Arado R-65, but served side by side with the slightly later R-68. The He-51 was outdated the day it entered service, and after an initial run of 150 production fighters, the design was switched into the modified He-51B, with approximately 450 built, including about 46 He-51B, 2 floatplanes, 5, and then finally a further 100 He-51C light ground attack plane. 2. Operational history. Heinkel He-51C flown by Adolf and in Spanish Civil War. On the 6th of August 1936, 6 of the He-51s were delivered to Spain to fight in the Spanish Civil War along with the Nationalists. 6. Initial operations were successful, with the Heinkels meeting and defeating a number of older biplanes of the Spanish Republican Air Force, with 2 Nieuport Ni-52 fighters, a Breguet 19 and a Potez 54 destroyed on the 18th of August 1936. The first day of operations by Spanish-flown He-51s. 7. Deliveries continued as the hostilities increased, with 2 Nationalist squadrons equipped by November, and the Legion Condor forming 3 squadrons of 12 aircraft each manned by German volunteers. 7. This time of superiority was short-lived, with the arrival of large numbers of modern aircraft from the Soviet Union, including the Polikarpov I-15 biplane and new Polikarpov I-16 monoplane. 8. Together with the Tupolev SB bomber, which was 110 km/h, 70 mph faster. 9. The He-51 proved unable to protect the Legion Condor's bombers, forcing it to switch to night operations. 10. While also unable to intercept the much faster SB. 9. The He-51 was therefore withdrawn from fighter duty and relegated to the ground attack role by both the Legion Condor and the Nationalists. 9. 11. It was replaced in the fighter role by the Fiat CR.32 in the rebel Nationalist Air Force, with the Legion Condor receiving Messerschmitt Bf 109s from April 1937 to allow it to operate successfully in fighter operations. 12. While a failure as a fighter, the Heinkel proved successful as a ground attack aircraft, being used by Wolfram von Richthofen to develop the close support tactics which were used by the Luftwaffe in World War II. 13. It continued in use as a ground attack aircraft for the remainder of the Civil War, although losses were heavy. After the war, the 46 surviving aircraft would be joined by another 15 new builds, and serve in the utility role in Spain until 1952, citation needed. The He-51 continued in frontline service with the Luftwaffe until 1938, with it remaining in service as an advanced trainer for the first few years of World War II. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.